now you kind of feel ready to date again, and you see a person and you meet that person and you're like, yeah, that's someone I really want to date in my life. So you go for it. And here's the things that you should consider when you are ready to be dating again. It's really interesting for me because I've been single for over a year now. Just staying single for a while just made me really think about what I need in a partner, what kind of partner I want. And that's something you should really consider before you jump into a relationship again. You know, like sometimes we don't know what we want in a relationship. That's why we start dating. So we know, okay, I didn't really like this part, or I really didn't like that, but I would love this trait, but I didn't, nobody's perfect, but you have your vision in your head what kind of person you would like to be dating. That's something that's really important. You need to know, what are you seeking? Why are you dating? What are you trying to get out of this relationship? For me, it's really important that when I'm dating, I'm learning to become a better version of myself every day, and I'm growing with that person, and they're trying to become a better version of themselves too. So even if we decide to break up or stop dating, we can still say, see what we built together, see what we learned together. That's something that's really important for me, because even though you have the heartbreak and you're really sad, you can still say, I learned so much and I have grown so much. However, also, now that I've been single for a while, I don't really get impressed with people anymore. I do get quite obsessive with people, but I know that's my BPD behavior, so I distance myself from them. Usually they don't really like me either, because I am so like, I want you, you're so amazing. And if you put someone on the pedestal, you become their fan, not their partner. So lucky me, I guess, that they reject me, because otherwise it would become not a very healthy relationship anyway. But most people don't impress me anymore now that I know what I need in a partner. And maybe that's cool in a way, because it protects me from dating the wrong people. But on the other hand, it might also just be my self-protection that is trying to keep me single, so I don't get hurt again, because the last relationship was so intense and really, really hurt my feelings. So that now I'm just trying to distance myself, because I don't want to get hurt again. Try to heal your old wounds before you jump into the next relationship. And also think about, like, do I really want a relationship right now? Do I need a relationship? Because we don't need a relationship to be happy. That's a fact. You just need yourself, and you just need life to happen, and you just need to know, like, where do I want to go? What do I want? It's also really important to know your reasons for a relationship. Don't date someone to just complete you. That's just BS. Like, people cannot complete you. If you're unhappy, don't start dating, because you're just gonna be unhappy in a relationship instead of being unhappy and single. Remind yourself, right now, I'm in love, I'm idealizing them, and they're flawed. So at the beginning of the relationship, when you look at them, appreciate them for all the things you like, but don't oversee the things you don't like. Try to bring logic in here. I know we have an emotional, unstable personality disorder. We don't like logic, but logic is awesome. You should try it. Write down things, the pros and cons that you like about that person before you start dating them, and try to think of it from an objective point of view. Like, for example, what they do for work, what are their values, what's their sense of humor, where do they want to live sometime, where do they want to go, do they want to stay, do they want to settle, or do they want to travel, all these things. And then you write pros and cons, everything you like and don't like, and maybe also write down your feelings towards them. And then you can kind of like try to order, right? You see those logical thoughts and you see your emotional thoughts, and then you can say, okay, right, the best person I've ever met in my life, the love of my life, I want to marry them right now, I love them so much. And then you say, well, they want to travel the world, but I want to settle down and have kids, so yeah. I'm not telling you to deny your feelings. It's fine. You can feel whatever you want, but try to combine your thoughts and feelings with your logic. And then when you really date them, when you really with that person, keep hold on to those things. Keep hold on to the things that you learned during your time when you were single. Don't lose yourself. Don't go back to your old habits. Instead of only seeing that person, see other people, like see other friends, not, F other people, unless that's something you guys are okay with. And focus on your own needs. Tell yourself, what do I need right now? What do I want right now? If you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. Don't think, do you think they want to, like, are they okay if I go for a walk? Or maybe they wanted to go with me. Should I ask them if they want to go with me? If I don't ask them, if am I rude? Do I need to tell them that I want to go for a walk? If I go for a walk right now, are they going to get angry? You know, like, don't overthink too much. Just say, honey, I'm feeling a lot of things right now, and I think I need to go for a walk to just order my thoughts. I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay, right? And then they answer. And if they're a good partner, they will respect your boundaries. Or they might say something like, honey, you know what? We wanted to go outside for dinner in 10 minutes. I don't know if you remember that, but could you go for a walk later? And then you think about your own needs. If you can go for a walk later, then do it. If you can't, then you say, baby, is it okay if we just go 10 minutes later? You know, that's how relationships work, or are supposed to work. And then when the person you love the most triggers you so much, when they trigger you so freaking much because you love them so much, just remember, you were able to stay single for such a long time. You didn't need anyone. Your fear of abandonment, of being so scared to lose them. You have this fear of abandonment. You're so scared to lose them. But remind yourself, you were okay when they weren't in your life. That's why you say, you know, like, I was even able to pay my rent. I was able to pay for food. I had a job. Remind yourself that this person might be awesome and you love them so much, but you don't need them in your life to be able to do your own thing. If they are here, it's awesome. If they're not, that might break my heart, but I'm gonna be okay. And that's something that's for everyone. You don't need to have borderline personality disorder to have all these things that you feel. Tell me about your experiences. Tell me about your thoughts. I would love to know. And I hope to see you next time again. Bye.